I mean, I've gotten passionate about the re-racking of the weights lately, especially since you caught attitude from somebody when you asked them to.
Oh, let's hear about this. Can we get a story? Story time?
It's not really a good story at all. I just asked somebody to re-rack their weights, and he gave me I just said, "Are you done with the machine?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Can you re-rack your weights?" And he gave me a face.
What kind of face? Did you ask him to clarify his face?
I just was like, "Is that okay?" And then he's just put his head down and walked to the machines.
Like he really was like for a second.
Justin was bothering him.
Yeah,
by asking him to what machine was it?
He was doing a back row, a chest-supported back row, and then went over to the cable machine in the corner, and I just watched him, and I went over as he was done with his first set.
How many plates did he have?
3 on each side.
3 on each side.
Correct.
The stand-up rows.
Yep. And I just was like, "Dude, you done? Can you re-rack your weights?" And he gave me a face, and I just asked him "Yeah." And I was kind of snarky, but I was like, "Is that a problem?"
The audacity. Honestly, that kind of shit. I think that there's only one acceptable place to leave a plate. So that's one single 45 on the leg press.
Right.
You can do that because is there anybody doing less than a 45?
Yeah, I hear you there. Yeah.
I've never been annoyed about 2 45s being on.
Yeah.
One on each side of a leg press.
Yeah.
If anything, it's helping me out. That's where we're.
That's true. That's a good point.
I don't see any other exercise where that's acceptable.
Yeah. So John's starting to get a little.
You're starting to get a little annoyed.
Oh yeah.
He came up with an idea too. I don't know if he wants to broadcast.
What's the idea?
Oh, we're gonna start charging people.
What's announce it? You're gonna do
Oh
it?
yeah.
We're gonna give him a month time.
Oh yeah.
What are you gonna do? Like
signs?
It's gonna be like a curse jar, like a buck.
Oh, I saw a sign somebody sent me at a gym that said something to the effect of if you're caught not re-racking your weights, we're charging your account $10.
$10. Wow.
Wild.
That's crazy.
I was like, that's wild.
That would be fun. That's gonna be some content.
Look, yeah, it is. I think
I would give it $10, or you get the wall of shame where you get to I'm gonna charge you $10, or I'm gonna take your picture right now and I'm gonna fucking trash you on the story.
Yeah.
Shout
out Gina.
Want it dead or alive.
Yeah. Some people, we haven't decided yet, but it's been
discussed.
Been tossed back and forth.
So are you gonna tell them
you would get. If this was ever something that came to fruition, that would be, there would be ample notice.
Yeah, signs.
It's like a swear jar.
Yeah, it's like signs, and then we'll let them know this is going to be going into effect in a certain amount of time period. See the sign. All right, this is your one to get out of jail free card. Blah blah blah. All right, after this, dude, that's a wrap. If we catch you, we run the cameras back. Because it's annoying. It's obnoxious.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's obnoxious, dude.
I don't know too many. I think that's a recent thing. I don't remember ever if I ever didn't re-rack something, it was a mistake.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how that would be possible. Maybe I was supersetting and I forgot about
right. You never forgot.
It's the same handful of people. Oh,
yeah.
It's the easiest thing in the world to do.
Easiest thing, dude. I know for a fact you've never not re-racked your weights.
I don't expect people to put them back always where they go, because if one thing is off, I'm not doing the fucking. I'm not
run around.
You're not making the puzzle.
Yeah, I'm not doing this fucking thing. But I'll do my best. I'll always put a 45 with a 45, even if it's over a 25. I'm not. I'm trying to match them up.
Yeah.
It might be 2 25s and 45. I'm going to try to match them up as best I can, but I'm not pulling shit off.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. That's re-racking your weights, wiping machines down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we all agree on that. Although I don't think you're wiping down because you're a sweater.
I'm a sweater. Yeah.
You're a sweater.
Yeah.
And you're training and basically you're almost naked. You're like
That's not
you're
true.
like
That's
at the gymnasium.
No way.
I do it to set an example.
Yeah, that's why I do it too. And I also sweat, but I don't wear you never.
We weren't wiping machines down yesterday though.
See how gross I am, hairy as hell. I don't wear stringers. I wear a t-shirt, and I just started wearing shorts. I've been wearing pants forever.
You just recently started.
Just recently
for the summer.
Yeah, for the summer.
Because you start to.
It's gross.
You get ridiculous.
But yeah, I agree with those two pet peeves.
I got a good one.
Oh, hit me.
I got a good one. If you're at the dumbbell rack, if you pick up the dumbbells, we'll go somewhere else with them.
I was just gonna say
take fucking 3 or 4 steps back, or go somewhere else.
Leave a walkway in between you and the dumbbells.
Don't ever in your life grab the 45s and start curling them just standing there in front of the empty space.
That's tough.
That's insane.
That's tough.
It takes like, and you're not, people who do that are never big. They're always crazy looking.
It's okay if you're big, but if you're rowing like a 130, holding onto the dumbbell rack, all right,
you can get that because you're all the way on the corner.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything. Like there's some people that do that, but if you're rowing a 40-pound dumbbell, holding onto the dumbbell rack, dog,
walk the dumbbells 3 feet somewhere else. Go to the bench.
Yeah, hold on to the bench, dude.
I never appreciate.
I don't get that. The sitting on the machine for too long and texting and setting up pictures or whatnot, that gets me.
Leg presses, like you got 15 minutes to do your 5 sets.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Like stop texting, put the phone down. Don't worry about the angle of the video that you're going to shoot. You could shoot one video. Like it doesn't matter.
You don't need the whole.
Like you don't tell me you're sending this to your coach because your coach doesn't want to see your leg press.
Yeah.
All right. If he wants to see your squat, cool.
Yeah, you want this to be in your montage for today's workout.
Right. And that's my pet peeve. And that everybody wants to be an influencer, but whatever.
Yeah, we are all influencers. You got one? You got
another one.
I got one.
Come on, think of things that think of things
go.
that make you mad in the gym, John, because the list is fucking.
Don't drop anything from your waist. Make an attempt to put the fucking bar down. I don't care if you have 700 pounds. I used to deadlift 700 pounds. You bend your knees and you go as best you can.
Right.
To get it down. I'm not saying you have to put it down quietly.
Yep. Now,
don't drop the fucking. I don't care if it's rubber plates either, dude. I was in the pit and this kid was cleaning he was snatching.
Right.
Overhead squatting, an impressive amount of weight. But he's dropping the weight, standing up straight.
Yeah.
It's bouncing up so high that he's got to like.
He could do another overhead squat to it. He could catch it.
It was such an aggressive noise that I wanted to leave because it was like such a startling sound.
Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, and I don't know for sure. You powerlifted in a competition before, right? Don't you have to hold the bar the entire way down, or no?
You have to set the bar down under control.
Right.
Right.
You can't just drop it from your waist, you
can. It's a no lift.
Right.
You could deadlift it up to your same thing with bench press, but you can't re-rack before the call.
Right.
But if you deadlift the weight and you get it and you get green lights and they say down and you just fucking
drop it from
even if you're holding the bar, if you drop it and just let the gravity of the weight just fall as on its own, it's a no lift.
No rep. Yeah.
You have to put it down under some type of control.
Right.
And I mean, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just are dropping weights from their fucking waist.
Yeah,
which is nuts.
A lot of noise. A lot of noise.
Yeah, so I see that a lot with the power lift, with the Olympic lifts, with the rubber plates.
Olympic lifts do it a lot.
It's like fucking throw them across the room.
No, Olympic lifts, they do it. That's everywhere.
It's like they slam them down. It's like they add momentum.
It's like a spike. You know, when if you hit a big lift and you it's like when you score a touchdown, you spike the ball. You're spiking that.
Yeah, I think they should be. I think you should be kicked off the team for that shit.
Yeah, they do that though. That's a thing.
You should be launched into space. I hate that shit. I hate the sound of the kilo plates smashing on the deadlift. I hate the sound of it.
Yeah, we were in the gym the other night and John was like, a lot of noise today.
So I don't know. It's
I was like,
startling.
John, it's a gym.
No, but it's different.
No, I know. I was teasing you.
When you have
there's a velocity where you could tell that it's the free weight. It's the weight falling at its own momentum with no
regard for control.
No control at all whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it makes a certain sound that's like it's goes
startling.
through the back of my head.
It's startling.
Yeah. It's like a gunshot.
Yeah. No, I get it. I know.
That's another. I think that should be
another one.
I would say another. Oh, as of late, when people who are using the turf for cross training activities or stretching have to maneuver themselves around like people's belongings.
Yeah.
Like it's a coat room floor. Like when you're a kid and you would come in your house and you take your shoes off and your jacket off and throw it on like the laundry room floor.
I had a roommate that used to come home and take his clothes off and it looked like
exploded.
What's that? It
was like
spontaneous combustion.
Yeah,
it's like his body just disappeared.
It's like what's her name leaving breadcrumbs to find its way home.
Pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our back turf, because we don't have a locker room, people just think that they could just put their stuff everywhere. And you know what? I guess I kind of understand it, but you got to be mindful of other people trying to get work done back there.
Yeah.
the thing that I don't like is like people leaving like their ghosts or their waters or like their wipes that they used like on
Just
the
leaving
boxes.
garbage.
Yeah, like
all over the place.
and
garbage.
you know, like clean up your area, dude. It's like, come on.
I don't know what it is either about gyms and just I've never been a great pisser. Like, but
Shit spraying.
if I'm
everywhere.
out, I'm in a restaurant or I'm at my friend's gym or somewhere else, like I'm getting it in, you know.
Yeah.
And if I get a little crazy, just a little toilet paper and
That's it.
But bro, it's like
The bathroom.
it's like people are pissing on the floor, like
On purpose.
like the whole time. Like
Yeah.
they didn't get it at all in.
because everybody's like on their phone and they're
It's like a
pissing,
puddle.
and it's
bro.
like, are you
And it's a
kidding?
urinal that's
Like it's
a crotch high.
it's yeah.
Like how you messing this up?
I don't
Like,
understand. Like
you can't mess up a
Yeah.
urinal. You're standing over it.
Yeah.
It's you know.
you just got to aim and shoot, man.
You don't even have to aim in a urinal. Like it's like you stand over
Right.
it. What are you, a child?
I feel like some people are just, I don't know, so much force and it's
So much gym force.
hitting the back again because they're using their all
Trend.
bumps. It's hitting the back part of the urinal and it's
Spraying.
splashing back on them.
What
And
are your dick is straight?
they're
You're just
pissing with a
coming
hard on
back?
from all the Viagra and Cialis.
Scott with his insulin and Cialis.
Yeah, like I think that might be a thing. Or people, you know, people just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think people
That's
are just dirty.
They're just like, oh, this isn't my house. I don't give a shit. Somebody's gonna clean this up after me.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's like puddles sometimes.
No, it's
Chances
fucked
are
up.
somebody cleans up after them where they live as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
So it's probably the mother's fault.
and then you got Frank coming out of the bathroom, quieting the whole gym down, saying, "If I catch somebody doing that
I'm
shit,
locking the door."
I'm gonna lock. You can't leave."
That was great.
That was
Yeah, I
wild.
that
fuck
was
with
great.
Frank so heavy for that, bro. He is awesome.
You got a gym pet peeve?
Mike,
I named every single pet peeve of all time. I think personal space is another one.
yeah,
Or talking to somebody. You see somebody in the gym as your friend, you haven't seen them in a minute, and I don't care if you guys are fucking, I don't care if you're my best friend, and you're training, even if I'm having a bad day and I need to talk,
We'll catch up after.
yeah, I'll hit
We're
you
working
between-
out.
Yeah, I'm not going to stand up, make you take your ear pods out, start fucking talking about
start talking about your life and how you're ready to jump off a
what
bridge.
gear you're on.
That's a
yeah,
good-
I'll
that's a-
talk afterwards.
That's a good thing too. Pet peeve is just people openly just talking about gear.
Yeah. Like as an opener, as like, hey, I haven't seen you, and like,
You look
I'm
great. What are you
taking
running?
600 milligrams of test.
Like it's
How much trend you taking?
it's just a bad look for
Giving you your whole cycle.
Yeah, and like there's so many young kids in the gym now, and everybody talk like I didn't even know what steroids were when I was like 17.
Yeah.
I just knew like that Ultimate Warrior was on steroids.
Yeah.
You know, but like now everybody talks about it, and it's just I don't know. It's a bad look.
I used to talk about gear like incessantly.
Yeah, well, you grew up.
Yeah.
It got cringy, yeah.
Yeah, I started to Team 3CC and all that stuff started, and I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe
Got
this
cringy.
is kind of corny.
Team 3CC is dope though.
It is cool.
That's a fire concoction.
It's funny. They were all kind of crazy. Personal space is another big one. Please don't do pull-ups when I'm doing the cables. You know? Please. I'm begging you.
Get your armpits out of my set.
Please. Please.
I don't need to see your little belly button.
Why are you doing pull-ups? You can do lat pull-downs. With
Yeah.
your just how much do you weigh? 180? Just put it on 180. Do a lat pull-down.
Yeah.
You're in the gym. Do that monkey bar shit outside in the park.